After almost 800 days of not recording a podcast, what is going on, everyone? This is a family divided podcast, and I'm your host, Kyle Gagliardi. And joining me is my family, my blood, my cousin, Tyler Walk. Tyler,
Cuz we are back after this long hiatus. I can't believe it. I think we've been kind of talking about it for here and there, kind of shoot random text. You miss talking football? I miss talking football. And and all I've been talking football with is people at work. Now I get to talk it with my blood, my family, my cousin, Kyle Gagliardi.
it feels weird, man. We did this for a long time. I think it was, yeah, from 2017 is when this podcast was originally founded. And that was when I was graduating college. So let's just
Oof.
put this all into perspective now, Tyler, because now I am 32 and you are how old?
36, going on 50 at this rate.
So what the hell does that put you in 2017? What stage of your life were you in? Because you were
In
still living
20,
with your mom, right?
yeah, I was still living with dad. Yeah, I was like what, 8 years ago? That means I was 20, late 20s, still haven't figured shit out. Working at a family video. I think I was still no wait, 8 years ago.
You were. You definitely were.
I did just start working with Southern after that, not too long ago. I think we mentioned that, and
Thanks.
we're both still there.
That is one thing that has remained the same as our teams as well, as people can see if they're watching on YouTube. I'm a Packers fan. Tyler's a Bears fan. We are cousins. That's pretty much the background story. But Tyler, what was it? Probably over 260 episodes I think we did throughout those
It's,
6 years.
I think it was something close to 200. Maybe it was. I don't think it was quite 200. You don't? I don't remember having a 200 episode. Do you?
I think I do remember us at least getting to 200, but I'd tell you one episode that jumps right off the page is the roundtable.
Oh God, that one at your garage.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that you were like fired up. I was like, dude, do we even keep doing this? And we kept doing it for a while, but we
Well,
kind of we kind of control. We were like, well, maybe a round table with 9 people, not the greatest move.
with alcohol involved and everything else like that. So
Hey,
probably wasn't the
cheers.
wisest choice. Yeah. Speaking of alcohol, Tyler's got a drink right there. But yeah, I remember that was when I was a try hard, like really trying to make it
Yeah,
within the podcast industry. And I mean, we got a decent resume, you know. We were on a local radio station in Michigan City for I think it was a couple years at least. So we kind of had a little name for ourselves back in the day.
was it WJOB? Wasn't that?
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah,
that
it
when?
was
Yeah,
WJOB. Correct. Yeah, that's right.
when we couldn't cuss at all, and that was a no fucking go for me because that did not last long.
Dude, that might have been the most boring era of a family divided podcast, I would say.
Yeah, especially since I had to go back and like edit all these things. Like, oh, we accidentally said this word. I got to bleep it out. Oh man, those
You
were
know what's
rough
crazy
times.
now? No editing. We just go live or we just record it and we post it and we go. So that's all we're doing, right?
I'm okay with that. That's all we need to talk about. We're back for the first time in I think 2.5 years, so we're ready for this.
It's crazy. And that's people probably know that are close to me. A lot of people that are watching this are probably going to be our friends, which is another reason why we wanted to bring it back. Just give our friends something to talk about. Give them a space if they want to just let it all out. Because trust me, Tyler and I have our fair share of frustrations. He's more excited than me, which is crazy for once. In the history of this podcast, usually he was the sad one, being the Bears fan, and I was the happy
Yeah,
one. But
yeah.
things aren't great right now.
Not for you. Great for me. I'm okay with everything football wise because I don't even care if they make the playoffs at this rate.
I don't. What kind of mentality is that? What kind of football
Uh,
fan can you be
I mean,
saying I don't care if I make the playoffs?
if we want to go straight into it, we can.
We're not going to go straight into it. I just don't understand why you don't want your team to make the playoffs. But I guess you will probably elaborate on that a little bit. But
I
hey,
will.
since we're back, guys, we have a new account. We're on X. We couldn't access the old account because it's been a long time, and I think they deactivated our old email, which I didn't even know we had an email, Tyler. So that was news to me again.
I didn't notice. I remember looking back at the Twitter. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna type it in. Family Divide still came up, and then you did post something last Christmas.
Oh,
I
really?
look, yeah. If you go back and look, you post something in last Christmas.
Oh,
Was
like our infamous yearly pick that we take by the
yeah,
tree?
yeah, infamous yearly pick we take by my aunt's, your mom's tree, which is a beautiful tree every year. So, I mean, there's always pictures there in front of it. But I remember looking, I'm like, that's 2024. That was literally 11 months ago. So you're like, I lost access. What access did we lose?
And a lot has changed in these 2.5 years. You are about to get married
Yeah, I
next
know.
year, which
Who
is
would have thought?
crazy. Yeah.
Not
And
me.
I'm like half of the person I was last year, which is great. Like we're feeling good over here. Once again, team's not doing so great, but I do remember a segment we used to do on this podcast, and oh gosh, I don't miss it, but I think the people do miss it, and it's Bear Down with T Walk. So
Oh, wow.
Tyler, for the very first time in 2 years, let's catch people up to speed. How we feeling about the Bears and what's the latest in Chicago? Because I know there is a lot of buzz.
There is a lot of buzz in Chicago, and I just like completely had stats open. I was going to go back through and like look at how bad it's been for the last, I don't know, 6 to 10, 12, 15. Actually, how old am I? 36 years. It's not been great. But this year, after with low expectations coming out of last year, and then having the off-season champs again, which is like for a few years in a row. 'Cause we're
That's
going
like
back from
3 years
beginning.
running now. You guys
Yeah,
got
it's
like
like
3 banners for that.
three banners. We are the kings of off-season champs because all we have is hope in Chicago, and it finally came to us in form of a Detroit Lions offensive coordinator and the number one overall pick from USC 2 years ago. So it has been one of those games or one of those seasons where it has just like every single week you feel like you could win. And I haven't been able to say that in years because it just felt like every single year it felt like, oh, there they go again. They're losing again. But this year, it's been a little bit of magic. And it's all stemming from Caleb and Ben Johnson, mainly Ben Johnson and changing the entire offense and getting a bunch of new players on offense. But Caleb has a lot to do with it too. He is a absolute wizard in the pocket, and I can't fathom how he doesn't get sacked anymore. He makes plays happen.
He's a
It's
very
every
elusive player.
he's. I mean, there was a stat I saw a graph coming into today where it showed like average completion time or average like time in the pocket where you're holding the ball and average like how many they can be attributed sack wise.
Right.
He was on a graph so far away from everyone else, it was ridiculous.
Well, dude, whenever I'm watching their games with my dad, even my dad's impressed. He's like, I don't know how Caleb escapes the pocket. I don't know how he gets away from these sacks. And I think that might be his biggest strength.
It is, and I think that was one of his biggest strengths in college too, is
Yeah.
like elusiveness to get
Yep.
out of the pocket and make things happen. There was concerns about. I mean, he can't run into a problem, but it seems like he's kind of figuring out when to move more so now than he did last year, because there was a play against the Giants last week, which they barely hung. I mean, they should have lost.
If
that
Jackson
game.
Dart, yeah, if Jackson Dart isn't taken out of that game with a concussion, the Bears lose that game.
Yeah, I mean, they were going to score another two. I think they were going to score another two touchdowns, but they could have like ran the clock and maybe scored again if they.
And why didn't the Giants go for a touchdown instead of kicking the field goal when they were up 10?
Bad coaching, and that's why that guy got fired.
Well, breaking news, by the way. I know we don't have a graphic for that. We should probably. Maybe we will one day. But breaking news, he's fired.
But yeah, I mean, things are. I mean, before the season, I was definitely looking at it like, dude, if they can get like 7-10, 8-9, 9-8, I'll be ecstatic.
You did say that. I remember you saying that to me.
I wanted to see Caleb grow. I didn't want to see like the same shit I saw for the past few seasons. Like I wanted to see the head coach paired with a quarterback, which always seems to turn out very well if you have a good offensive mind.
Right.
And it turns out he actually is pretty good at calling offensive plays, and it turns out he's actually a pretty good leader.
You could. There's an energy in Chicago, especially in that locker room.
There is. And like, yes, Matt Nagy did it in 2018. That could have been a one-year wonder. I'm not going to let me see sustained success over the course of a few seasons, but I feel like we actually have a guy in place to do that. So maybe this is actually finally, for the first time in my life, that the Bears can be a consistent winner and a playoff threat each year. But as of now, bear down with T. Walk here has been amazing. Because every single week I feel like they can win and they can beat anyone in the league or get their butts kicked. Hey, look, they're in the playoffs right now.
That's what I was going to point out. You talk about the fact that they could make the playoffs. Hypothetically speaking, it's way too early to be talking about this, obviously. the Bears would be matching up against their divisional rival, the Lions, in the first round of the playoffs. But
No.
a lot of things could change since till then. Like we have how many more weeks left in the season?
8.
Yeah,
8 games. 8 games for both the Packers and Bears.
and the schedules don't get any easier for both teams.
No, they do not. And I look at the schedule going.
Yeah, what do the Bears got coming up?
So they got the Vikings on Sunday, and this is a revenge game where they should have won
Toss
in week
up.
1. It is a
Toss
toss up.
up.
I would say so. But I still don't understand.
Did you see that JJ, sorry to cut you off, but did you see that JJ was limited in practice today?
I'd actually rather have him play. I don't think he's good.
I agree with you, actually. I know we're divided, but I agree with you there.
I don't think he's good. Maybe he needs more time. Like, he's obviously haven't seen the field that much. And he
5
didn't play
games
all
at
last
most.
year. Yeah, he didn't play all last year and had one good quarter against the Bears in week 1. And that's the reason why the Bears are 6-3 instead of 7-2.
What's the Bears' best win this season?
The best, probably the Bengals game, because that felt like any game where in the past the game's over. Like the Bengals somehow get an onside kick, they go ahead and the game's over. Like there was this overwhelming sense of confidence. Like, okay, there's still 45 seconds left.
Well, yeah, because you're playing the Bengals, who have one of the worst defenses in the history of the NFL.
I know. You still have to drive 70 yards to do it.
I think I saw a stat out of like the 690 defenses in the modern era. I think they are ranked 20th to last of all time, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's bad. They have a very, very bad defense. And I think that's where Hal Golden from Notre Dame went, which was surprising because he had a national championship defense last year.
Oh, really? That's where he ended up going?
I'm pretty sure that's where he went. I could look it up real quick as we talk about how bad their defense is.
I mean, awful. And apparently Joe Burrow's supposed to be working his way back too. I think they were talking about that he's slowly getting back to it, but I feel like it's a little too late for them. I feel like the Bengals are not in a position to really. I mean, but then again, the Steelers are losing.
Steelers are not good either.
Losing. I think they're average, which is about what they are every year, right? Like 9-8. Mike Tomlin gets them right above 500.
I don't think because the Bears play the Steelers in 2 weeks. So I think
where's it at? Pittsburgh or Chicago?
I think it's in Pittsburgh. Let's take a look. I have it up here.
I think Pittsburgh wins that game if that's the case.
I don't think so. I think the Bears win that game. I think the Steelers are actually not.
Jalen Warren's been running the ball pretty well for the Steelers. I know they're not playing well as a team, but he at least has been consistent for them.
It is scheduled game and results. Why do I have last year's? I've been trying to look at 20 on this because I don't want to look at last year's anymore. That was embarrassing.
You definitely don't want to look at last year's.
I know. No, it's in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Well, then the Bears have a really good chance at winning that game then.
Yeah, they should win that game. They literally split theirs. It's 4-4 at home and 4-0 road for the last 8 games.
I mean, I don't know what everybody else's schedule looks like with the other wild card teams right now in the NFC, but the Bears really do have a good shot at making the playoffs, especially the way they started, because they're beating teams they should beat, unlike Green Bay, who doesn't know how to beat bad teams.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I'll give you shit about that in a little bit. But, yeah, the Bears have Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, 49ers, Lions.
It's tough.
You got to split one with the Packers. You got to beat the Vikings. You got to beat the Steelers. And then you have to beat the Niners. Everyone else you can lose. You can lose. I think you have to go 5-3 the rest of the way. And I think you're safe.
I think I think that's doable. Because like you said, they've been in every game. They're competitive.
Yeah, and I think 4-4 is the minimum. Like 10-7, I'd be like, okay, that's cool. If you go 3-5, I'm not going to be upset. But if you go like 2-6 and finish under 500 for the year,
that'd be underwhelming.
What the fuck happened? Because you guys are 6-3.
Which, hey, it takes time to beat good teams, especially if you're the Green Bay Packers, who are still the youngest team in the NFL. Man, I think it's panic mode in Green Bay.
I think so, too.
It's very fitting, too, this week. There's a lot of family rivalry going on. We play each other in fantasy. The Bears just surpassed the Packers in the standings, which is very rare, might I add. But there's a lot of problems in Green Bay, which is crazy for me to say when you've lost all of your games by a combined total of 9 points. 9. You could do that with 2 hands, which is crazy. They have held teams to under 16 points in all 3 of those losses. In today's NFL, if you hold a team under 16 points consistently, you're going to the Super Bowl. Not the Green Bay Packers, no. I tell you what, because it's not Jordan Love's fault. You turn on the NFL Network, they're probably saying it's Jordan Love's fault. ESPN, they're going to drag Jordan Love's name. But you know what? Jordan Love's not the guy to blame. I will get into his stats and how well he's doing. You want to know who's the guy to blame?
I have a feeling you're going to tell me, and I feel like I know who it is already because I do watch Packers football. But you should. Who's to blame?
It starts at the top, and I'm not talking me because I'm an owner. I'm talking about the head coach, our terrorist, Matt LaFleur. He's a terrorist, Tyler.
Oh, this is great.
When I told you I had a video for you, I had that for you because Matt LaFleur is the most predictable play caller in the NFL. He was probably looking up Bluey clips on the sideline. You saw him on the sideline against the Eagles. He didn't know what the hell he was doing with that tablet because every single time it is run, pass. How much money did the Packers pay Jordan Love, by the way?
Wasn't it? It was actually a pretty good deal, right?
$55 million
per year?
Per year. And we are handing the ball off to Josh Jacobs, who's not a bad running back. Not a bad running back. Yeah, I was going to dog on my guy, Josh Jacobs. But when you are running every single time, look at that last play against the Eagles, for example. The Eagles called out inside zone. They knew what they were running. That's how predictable it is. And you're an outsider. You're a Bears fan. But you cannot tell me that he's not the most predictable coach in the NFL right now, Tyler.
You should keep him for a couple more years. I'm okay with that. You should hold on to him. I mean, he's got a great record in the regular season, but when it matters to, doesn't really do shit.
And it's not just him. It's not just the coaching. It's special teams as well, which has been a problem for the Green Bay Packers for as long as I've probably been a fan. Yeah. They are statistically the worst special teams unit.
What was that?
Why are we kicking with McManus? You know that Harvissick substitute teacher we brought in? He has the franchise record.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I thought they were just going to let him kick it. What is going on here?
Don't worry. Because Matt LaFleur announced that this week McManus is still our kicker. Tyler, did you see those attempts that he had last night or the other night? It feels like last night. I'm still having
Monday night, right?
Yeah.
The attempts that he had?
It was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I had to watch it on TikTok because YouTube TVs and Disney are assholes right now. But yeah, I had to watch it on TikTok, so that was fun.
That's another thing. Fuck ESPN. Fuck Disney. Let's get that on the record for sure.
Just fuck all of them right now. They just give us our football back.
You know who was in the comment section? That's
Who's
Adam.
In the comment?
That's Strombeck.
Grape.
That means juice? Great. Yeah, he's watching us right now. No, he's not talking about grape juice. So let me ask you this question. This is the last thing I'll ask you, and then I'm going to give you some stats to support the argument. Is Jordan Love a top 10 quarterback in your opinion?
Top 10 in the league?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So you're just like everybody else on...
No,
yeah.
I think he has the ability to be a top 10 quarterback in the league. But, I can name 10 other quarterbacks I would rather have. There is a stat.
That's wild. That is wild.
Someone said to me, as a Bears fan, would I trade Caleb Williams for Jordan Love straight up right now? And I told him
no, because they don't fit each other's offense. Jordan wouldn't
Not
fit
even that. From what I've seen just this year, I see the potential of what Caleb Williams can be and some of the throws he can make. Jordan Love can do that, not to the extent of where Caleb was running around in the pocket. Jordan can run, but
Jordan throws a way better ball than Caleb Williams.
I mean, right now he does. Yes, I agree. He's more accurate than Caleb Williams, but the throws that the wow factor on the throws got Caleb written all over it. The more difficult throws where Jordan Love can actually make any throw.
He can make any throw, and that's why one of the many reasons why I think he's top 10. And a lot of people this year are going to say he's overrated. He's a guy that can't win the big one. Let me just tell you how Jordan Love statistically is doing this season. He is top 8 in yards, so that's top 10 right there.
Yards don't matter.
He is top 7 in QBR.
That matters.
He has a 4.3 touchdown interception ratio. He has the third fewest interceptions in the league. And he is on pace for 4,300 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. When he gets a clean pocket, Tyler, he is the number 1 quarterback with an 87% completion percentage. And with all these injuries, started the season without Christian Watson. Then you lose Jayden Reed. Then you lose arguably the best tight end this season in Tucker Kraft. That's tough to do, to maintain all those stats. Jordan Love is not the problem in Green Bay. He's a top 10 quarterback in this league.
He's not the problem in Green Bay. He has the potential to be a top 10 quarterback. I'm not going to disagree. I think right now, if you gave me 10 quarterbacks, I would rather have for just like next
Give
week.
me quarterbacks you'd rather have than Jordan Love then.
Okay, so I'm going to do this off the top of
my
head.
I will say if I agree with you.
I'm going to start with Caleb Williams just because of the future.
No.
So I'm going to say it's one. You can say that's fine. I'd rather have Josh Allen.
Yes.
I'd rather have Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Lamar Jackson. I'd rather have Matt Stafford.
Right now, yes. Right now, yes.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Right now, yes. Right now.
Who else is on that list?
See, now you're struggling.
No, I'd rather have Baker right now. That's 6.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
I'd rather have Baker. Oh man, now I'm getting. I got to the bottom 4. Yeah,
you're not going to tell me Dak.
I'd rather have Jared.
No,
Goff right
no,
now. Yes.
No.
I'd rather have Jared Goff over Jordan Love right now. I'm not saying like
put pressure Jared Goff, and he is a terrible quarterback.
I'm not. Tell Stromboli to get out of here. I don't want Danny Dyer.
We're not buying into the Danny Dyer. We will talk about the Colts. We will talk about the Colts.
Let me go through the division.
You're not going to give me Herbert.
Joe Burrow was playing.
No, we're not counting that. He's not playing.
Oh, that's bullshit. Shit, I'd rather.
I said right now, and you're not going to give me Justin Herbert either, because that guy can't win a big game either.
I mean, this year I'd rather have Justin Herbert,
and he's got better weapons.
I'm talking about quarterbacks right now.
So am I.
I got to 8. So okay. So
yeah, he's top 10.
My argument is flawed, but he's on the fringe. He's 11th. I'm just going to put him at 11.
Which is not a bad spot to be. I see people, Tyler, the main reason I'm bringing up all these stats is because there's idiots on the fucking TV networks that I can't even get the channels to saying that Jordan Love is the reason the Packers are where they are. No. Have you seen Matt LaFleur's play calling? Anytime Savion Williams gets in the ballgame, it's going to be a little bubble screen. And how about what was the last loss against the Panthers? Let's run a fucking bubble screen on the 3-yard line. What are we doing?
Matt LaFleur has been issue number 1. See, right around.
Rodgers covered up those flaws. Rodgers changed plays. Love does not.
Yeah, so Love. But here's the problem with that. It's been Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love for 6 fucking years.
Well, 3 as a starter.
Matt LaFleur has been the head coach of Jordan Love for 6 fucking years. You're saying he
still doesn't trust him. He still doesn't trust Jordan.
So that's another problem too. If you're saying it's mainly coaching, then you have the wrong coach for the wrong quarterback.
Oh, you got to go get a killer. You got to go get a guy like your head coach, Ben Johnson, or Dan Campbell, an aggressive coach that realizes you still have the youngest roster in the NFL. They have the talent. They are banged up, but they could still win a Super Bowl this year. I don't think it's crazy for me to say that. They have the defense. They have the championship defense.
In the NFC,
I think it's up for grabs.
It's up for grabs. So I think the Packers have a chance to make a Super Bowl run this year. If we're looking at it, I am scared of
Seattle's so good.
Oh yes, so
LA's great. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm loving both those teams.
And you can't. The
Eagles find ways to win.
Super Bowl the defending Super Bowl champions, and then I don't even want to talk about the AFC. That's a joke right now. I don't even see the Chiefs up there.
I don't even see a front runner.
I see the Chiefs are better than anyone in the playoffs. If they make the playoffs,
right.
They're going to make the fucking Super Bowl again.
You're right.
And we're going to be saying the same goddamn shit we say every year. It's going to be Eagles Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I'm throwing away my notes. I'm done.
No other teams can find ways to win besides those 2 teams.
You're right, and I'm afraid if the Chiefs do somehow find a way to make the playoffs, which they will, that they're going to make a run. Because I don't trust any of those teams in the AFC. Because I was even going to ask you. The Colts have been probably the best story, I think, in the NFL this season. Very fun team to watch, led by Jonathan Taylor, who, in my opinion, should be the MVP if the season were to end today. I know everybody wants to pick the quarterback because the quarterback's the sexy position, but That dude's a bell cow. He changes that every game that he is in, dude. He has had multiple games with 3 or more touchdowns
Four.
this
He's at
season.
four.
Yeah,
Four
that is
games.
insane. This dude's running like Barry Sanders out there. And Danny Dimes, I know we say he's not a top 10 quarterback because he's not, but he fell into just to the perfect situation, I feel like, here in Indianapolis. He's surrounded by a great offensive line. Do you think the Colts could seriously make a push for the Super Bowl with this roster? They have Sauce Gardner now, too.
I'm gonna say just because if they're Super Bowl contenders, winning the Super Bowl or going to the Super Bowl,
Super Bowl contenders to go into the Super Bowl.
going to the Super Bowl, yes, they're contenders. Just because I don't
The
trust
AFC is still up for grabs.
I don't trust anyone in the AFC. And Jonathan Taylor is an MVP candidate right now. So he's going to be
No doubt.
He is if he scores 2 more games with 3 touchdowns, this dude's on pace to break LT's record of 31 total touchdowns in a year. He's already got like 17 or 18. And he's on pace for almost 2,000 yards. He's on pace to do exactly what Saquon Barkley did last year, but more touchdowns. I still don't trust Daniel Jones. Indiana
I don't
Jones,
think anybody
whatever you want to
does.
call him.
Yeah.
But the Colts have found ways to win games and win games they weren't supposed to. Like the Broncos earlier in the year, like no one thought they were going to win that game.
That was a good win.
There are games and they're supposed to win, and it just felt like they needed someone else. But it just goes to show you that you find the right quarterback, or if you even find someone that, dude, my
This fits your scheme.
This is pissing me off.
Oh, I could tell. It keeps falling out of your ear.
But
we're gonna have to upgrade your equipment, even though we're probably not gonna record more than 1 episode a month.
I mean, this is fine. If anyone complains about it, whatever, it happens.
We're not making money off this joint anytime soon. It's okay.
No. I think they're Super Bowl contenders only because the AFC is weak.
I would agree with you.
I think the NFC is wide open, but I think the NFC is a better conference overall.
So who would you say is like the best team in the NFL right now?
The Los Angeles Rams.
Damn it! I wanted you to be different than me because I think the same
we
thing.
Just know ball.
Yeah,
we know ball.
But I would say Seattle's right behind them.
I would say Seattle's behind them. The Chiefs are behind them. I don't give a shit about the record.
Okay, I can't put the Chiefs up there. Like if you're doing power rankings, for example, like I found this one from Fox. The Rams at number 1, I totally agree with. I don't know if I'd put the Bucks that high. I know they've been banged up too. But how about the season Emeka Egbuka has been having for them?
Yeah, what a steal in the late first round for the Buccaneers. Especially if you lose Mike Evans, haven't had Chris Godwin back, and you're just betting on Tez Johnson, Emeka Egbuka, and Kate Otten. What do we do?
Don't talk to me about Chris Godwin.
They don't even have Bucky Irving. They're doing it with
that's
fucking,
true.
Roshan White and God, I can't think of the other
some nobody, behind him. Yeah. I know. But the Eagles, man, that's a fair spot at number 3, I would say. The Bills is another confusing team to me. Like, we know with Josh Allen, they can win any game, but that's another team where you get to the playoffs, they choke. I'm telling you, I'd probably put the Rams, I'd put Seattle, and then Philly. That's 3 NFC teams at the top.
Yeah, I would put, so if I'm looking at this, I would put LA 1, Seattle 2.
Yep.
Man, I would put the Colts 3. I don't even care if they lose.
Wow. I think the Lions should be higher, too. I think the Lions
should be higher in power.
The Patriots should be higher.
The Patriots should be higher, but they're playing one of the easiest schedules I think anyone's ever seen.
Do you buy into Drake May potentially winning MVP?
I do. I think, if it's not right now for Stafford and Jonathan Taylor, he might be. I think he's odds-on favorite to. I think he's the favorite. I think he's plus 250. Because
which is crazy. There's no chance anybody other. Yeah, I was going to say there's no chance anybody other than a Patriots fan would have placed a preseason bet on Drake May to win the MVP.
No, not many people would have thought that was coming. But he had the tools coming out of college. We all knew he was going to be a good quarterback. The top 3 in that draft 2 years ago has been better than you can ask for. Jane Daniels already made an NFC title game. You're going to have the Bears possibly make the playoffs. You have the Patriots in the second seed this year and having the stats he does. He looks good. I'm scared that he's going to get hurt because he also plays reckless.
Yeah, that's going to happen with a young quarterback regardless.
Right, but Caleb doesn't play reckless. He doesn't run into people.
True.
There's ways to not play. Jackson Dart looked good for the Giants.
But he's reckless.
He's reckless. I think I think Drake May plays a little reckless as well, but he is not hurt yet.
He's
But
a
if he does,
dog.
he is. It's one of those things where it's like you're going to look back in a few years and be like, who would you take in number one, Jaden, Caleb, or Drake? You could. I don't think there's a wrong answer anymore.
I still think Jaden has probably the most explosive talent out of the three, but I also think he's definitely the most injury prone. I mean, I know that's an easy thing for me to say with him being out right now, but you know me, I was high on Caleb Williams. I said it to you even before that he was drafted by the Bears that I thought he was the best quarterback in that draft. Will that be the case? I don't know.
They said they got the right guy finally, but like, will it work out? We don't know. It's the Bears. Like, this is always what happens. But I did bring up the stats for MVP. Drake May is plus 275. There is one person ahead of him.
Jonathan Taylor?
No, there's one guy who's thrown.
Oh, Stafford.
And no interceptions in like 8 weeks. Yeah,
Stafford. Yeah, that's why I have the Rams at number one, honestly, is because Stafford is having an MVP type season.
League winner in fantasy football, as they would say, because he just makes all his receivers
one of the best.
Puka, Devontae, doesn't matter. He just makes
Puka Nacua. Man, he might be the best receiver right now in the NFL.
If he can stay on the field, he's close.
That's another thing. Yeah, that Rams team is fun though. I mean, you got two capable running backs with Kyren Williams and Blake Corum. You talked about the weapons on the outside, and the defense is solid too. It's just a shame nobody goes to their fucking home games.
Yeah, they don't have a fan base in LA. The Chargers and Rams deserve a little bit better. I think the Rams have more fans for sure. I think the Chargers are like this ugly stepchild that no one really cares about.
Right.
Just
sure.
We don't really like to claim them because that's like San Diego. So that's there. I feel like LA, the Chargers will move sooner before the Rams do, but
they should go back to San Diego.
Yeah, they should. They should go back to San Diego, but
I don't know why they left.
Because there's a big ass stadium called SoFi in California.
Oh, it's beautiful. I've been in it for WrestleMania. Right? Yeah, it's
so
beautiful,
it's
no doubt. Hey, we are a family divided, but one thing that we can both agree on is our hatred for the Minnesota Vikings, who fall to last place. Of course, we got to talk about that. Something to agree on here. But the one thing I take away, I think, from this one more than anything, Tyler, is I really believe that the Ravens can come back if Lamar Jackson can stay healthy and win this division still.
I would say so, too. I would say that I can't believe that people were counting them out. Like, if the Bears would have won that game, they would have been dead in the water.
But that game was crazy.
Yeah, that game sucked. I think I told you I hate football after that because we lost to Tyler Huntley. And I was like, God damn it, I knew this was going to happen. But the Ravens can find a way. But we're talking about the Vikings falling in last place, and I want to hate on their parade because
let's hear what your thoughts on the Vikings so far this year.
They thought JJ was the answer. That dude was shadow benched. Because he was hurt again. No, he just sucks. I don't think he has the arm talent in this league.
Oh God, his numbers this year are not great, and I know it's his first full year playing, but 692 yards passing, 5 touchdown passes, 6 interceptions, and a QBR of 65.8.
And one good quarter of football. He is a game manager. You drafted a game manager in the top 15.
That's what he was in college, too. He was just handing the ball off to Blake Corum.
I mean, he can win you games. He might not lose you games, but you literally drafted a guy who's going to be the worst quarterback in your division for the next 5 years.
And who did they have last year? Oh, a guy that's playing outstanding in Seattle.
4th in the MVP right now.
Sam Darnold?
Yeah, he's like plus 2,200, and he's 4th.
Neither was I, Adam. I was always a doubter in J.J. McCarthy since his days at Michigan.
Yeah, he is just not. And he won a national title. Kudos to him. But, like, he dropped all the way up to 9 or 10. Jesus. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, so.
Intangibles? I mean.
We could be wrong. We've been wrong before. If you watch it.
I did say you should have taken Sam Darnold over Saquon Barkley. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't Sam Darnold in the MVP race?
You're right.
Let's wait. Let's wait a little bit on some quarterbacks. So
the funny thing is, we can't even prove that you said that because every single episode that we've ever done is gone.
The people know what I said. Okay, the people who listen.
The diehards. I guess Adam's our number one fan now for the relaunch of this podcast. But I'll be curious to see. Which, by the way, I'm sure a lot of you are gonna watch this on replay. Subscribe, man. We got like 36 right now, which is not bad, but if you want to keep up with our episodes, because there is no set schedule whatsoever. To keep up with us, follow us on X, and then subscribe here on YouTube. We'd greatly appreciate it. However, very impressed with IU. Yeah, Adam, we're going to talk about IU in a little second, but let's wrap up our NFL talk with some picks, okay? I actually want you to do it with the spread, too. I think it's more fun when we do it with the spread.
Okay.
All right, let's start with Thursday Night Football. Jets at New England. The Jets are getting 12.5.
Give me the Jets plus 12.5.
I like that. That's a lot of points. I'm with you. All right. Commanders plus 2.5 without Jaden Daniels at Miami.
Give me Miami minus 2.5.
You think they're going to build off that momentum from last week?
That's got to do something. Mike McDaniels is trying to keep his job.
Who's the backup quarterback for the Commanders?
Marcus Mariota.
Okay. I'll take the Commanders because I think the Dolphins will dolphin this game. They just beat the Bills, which was crazy. All right, here we go. Your game, Bears at Minnesota. They are getting a field goal.
Who's getting the field goal?
The Bears.
Wait,
Your dogs. You're plus 140 on the money line right now. Are you slamming the money line then?
Yeah, give me the money line on the Chicago Bears.
Oh, bear down. T-Walk's feeling it again, folks. We're talking Super Bowl.
Ben Johnson's he's like a vindictive guy. I feel like he's going to come in there
with
a different game. Dude, he's going to come in there with a different game plan and just fuck Brian Flores' defense up. So I think I think give me an alternate line. Give me Bears minus 7.
What? All right.
I think the Bears win by 10 or more.
All right. Well, you can't do 7 on DraftKings, but I can do 7.5.
Yeah,
want me to see what it is.
Yeah.
Plus 373 odds.
That's it? Okay, just give me the Bears minus 3 if you're going to do it.
No, you mean, okay, minus 3. That's fair. Fair
well,
enough.
Yeah, if you're giving me minus 3, instead of 7.5, what is minus 3 on that?
I'm not looking at that. We're not talking more about the Bears.
Next pick.
Next game, Bengals at Pittsburgh. The Bengals are getting 6.
Give me the Bengals.
Give me the Steelers. Bucks, they're getting 5.5 at Buffalo. I think that's my upset of the week. I'm taking Tampa Bay on the road in Buffalo. Upset.
Give me
5.5's the line.
That's a big line.
It is a big line. That's why I love it.
Why 5.5? I'm trying to think. I think the Bills rebound. Give me the Bills minus 5.5.
Ooh, okay, fair enough. Ooh, hey, see, Adam knows ball. He's going with the Bucks. We'll find out who's right, actually. Here we go. Packers at the Giants, and we got Jameis Winston as the starting quarterback for the Giants this week, which means the Packers will probably lose. Packers are
kind of worse. Kind of worst case scenario.
Yeah, this is worst case scenario. You've seen the teams the Packers have lost to, so they are favored by 7 in this game. Minus 7.
Give me Packers minus. Give me Packers minus.
No. The way the Packers have been playing, there's no chance they're covering 7.
Is it in New York?
It's in New York, but the Packers fans will outnumber them.
God, Jameis Winston is just a.
I know. Jameis scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, but he can also just throw you the ball. Give me the
Packers defense is good. Yeah, Packers defense is good.
That there might be a defensive touchdown throw.
Micah Parsons might get an actual defensive touchdown by stripping it from Jameis Winston and taking it to the house.
Yeah, that's why I picked up the Packers defense to start against you, because I knew Jameis was going to play.
You're probably right. They're probably going to tear him up, but I'm just in a bad spot right now with my Packers. Texans at Tennessee, minus 6.5 for the Texans. They're favored by almost a touchdown at Tennessee.
Yeah, give me the Texans. Do we know if Davis Mills or C.J. Stroud are starting?
I think it's Mills right now, but I mean that line suggests Stroud to me.
God, the Titans suck. Give me the Texans.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Chargers.
That's an alternate line move. Like I'm just going to move the Texans to 3 or something like that.
Chargers minus 3 at Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville at home.
No, give me the Chargers. Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence suck. Wow. Trevor Lawrence is ass.
He is ass. Carolina getting 3.5 in Atlanta. I like Carolina in that spot.
Give me Atlanta in the revenge game. Carolina beat them 30-0 last time.
Wow.
And I think Falcons get them back a little bit.
Fair enough. Game of the week in the afternoon. Seahawks at LA facing off against the Rams. The Rams are a field goal favorite.
Give me Seahawks plus 3.
In LA?
We're talking about LA fans, right?
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to differ with you again, though. I'm taking the Rams in this one, even though Seattle's offense looked outstanding last week.
We'll go back. We should have wrote
We
all these down.
I will not write them down, but I might go
You can
back
go
if I
back
really
through.
want
You
to.
can go
Yeah,
back through.
if I get some free time. But you know me, talking a lot of wrestling. This another interesting line, I should say. Not a great game, but Niners -3 at Arizona. Backup quarterback situation, I think, in this one. Mac Jones versus. Well, no, Kyler could play this game, right? Or are they not going to?
No, I think he's on IR.
Oh, they didn't. Okay. I don't know.
This
I
is
don't even care about that
a
game.
game. This is a game of backup quarterbacks where Marvin Harrison Jr. is also now fucking out with appendicitis. So he had
Yikes.
surgery. So give me the Cardinals because I just need the Cardinals to win because the Niners are like I think 6-4, 6-3.
Yeah, I think they
Just
are.
give
I
me
think
it
it
for
is 6-3.
fandom. Yeah, give me for fandom on this one because I need them to lose.
All right, let's go quick here. Ravens -7 at Cleveland.
Ravens -7.
7.5.
Give me Ravens -10, 10.5,
Oh,
11
okay.
and a half,
I
12
agree.
and a half.
Yeah, keep feeding McBride. I guess Adam must have McBride on his fantasy team.
Possibly, yeah.
Chiefs at Denver. Good game here. Chiefs are favored by 3.5.
Fuck. Okay, give me the Chiefs by 3.5 because I don't like. I know the Broncos are 8-2. I don't like what I've seen. It feels like it's the same as Caleb Williams. It's like Caleb's like done it throughout a whole game. Bo Nix does it like in the last 7 seconds.
Yeah,
Like he just
you're
comes out
right.
of nowhere and it's like, oh, I remember how to play football. There's a receiver down there.
Yeah, he's weird. It's been a weird year for the Broncos. They've had their ups and downs for sure.
Yeah, but I think
Sunday
the Chiefs
night.
need it.
Sunday night football. Lions getting 2.5. What a game this is in Philadelphia.
Give me the Eagles.
Eagles look like shit. I'm going with the Lions in this one.
I just need my boys from the Eagles because there's just alliance between the Eagles and Bears right now because they're beating all their teams and they're beating all my teams. Like this is
You
great.
should never have an
Give me the
alliance
Eagles.
with an Eagles fan. They're the worst fan base in the NFL,
Nah.
and then your fan
I
base is
know a
number
couple-
2.
I know a couple of Eagles fans. You guys, every other fan I ask that they hate the most, it's Packers fans.
They hate the most because we are the best. If you actually go to a game, everybody says that is the nicest fan base you'll ever meet.
It's really not that hard. It takes zero effort to not be an asshole.
Correct. And
Yeah,
that's
so
how the Bears fans are. One went up to me
there's
when
some
my
Bears
first
fans.
time at Soldier Field. I'm just sitting there tailgating, minding my own business. Guy taps me on the shoulder and then flicks me off and says, "Get the fuck out of Chicago."
There's some bad fans in Chicago.
All of them are bad. All of them are bad.
No, what
Monday
the
Night
fuck did I
Football.
do?
Monday Night Football. Cowboys -3.5 at Vegas. That's a terrible game. Monday Night Football. Ugh.
Vegas upset plus 3.5.
No, Cowboys. Their offense is actually decent.
I don't even care. That game is just rough.
All right, let's wrap things up. Let's go over to college really quick. If you guys didn't know, Tyler's a Notre Dame football fan. I'm an Indiana Hoosiers fan. Number 2 team in the country, might I add, which is crazy to say. Give me your thoughts on Notre Dame so far this season. They're at number 10, I believe, right, in the AP
9.
poll. Number 9, and
they-
they are 2 losses.
AP poll is out of the question. It's the college football committee now. We're 9
Yeah.
in the college football playoff.
Yep.
Yeah, they're one of the best teams in the country, and I don't care that they lost to Miami and Texas A&M in the first 2 weeks by a combined 4 fucking points. If we played Miami again right now, we'd probably win. We played A&M again, we'd probably win. Notre Dame has one of the scariest offenses in the country, and their defense is just fucking turning it back on to last year. I wouldn't want to.
They're not playing anybody good. No wonder their defense
They're
is turning
playing-
it back on.
They are playing college teams like in big conferences. We're not just playing fucking Samford or like.
That's what the SEC
Ole Miss-
does. That's what the
Ole Miss got
SEC
fucking
does.
Citadel this week. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
come
saying.
on.
The SEC schedules cupcakes like Fernham or something like that in the middle of the
Like-
season.
Yes, the fucking Irish they beat USC, who's a playoff contender. Because if they beat Oregon this week, they're going to be in the conversation. And Pitt this week is in the conversation in the ACC. They played another team in the conversation in the ACC, and They lost to the current number 3 overall team in the committee, who is now in track to win the SEC. Will they? I don't know because that's A&M, but they played good teams, and I think college football is more evenly matched than it ever used to be.
Oh, it definitely is,
NIL.
especially with NIL. Yep.
And we're going to kick it over to you after that. I think Notre Dame can beat anyone in the country, even Indiana, anyone in the country. But I think the playing field has now gotten to that point where you can say
pretty
Indiana
even.
can beat Notre Dame. They can beat Alabama. So we're gonna flip it over to you. How are you
Dude.
feeling as a
So,
sure?
let's put this into perspective. 2.5 years ago, since our last episode, Kurt Cignetti was not our head coach.
Mm-mm.
Indiana was the worst team
Mm-hmm.
in college football history. That was a fact. It actually just changed last weekend when I was over at your house. Northwestern became the losingest team in the history of college football.
Sad.
The turnaround that Kurt Cignetti has done these last 2 seasons is absolutely incredible. Something I never fathomed. When I went to Indiana, you know this. You went to tailgates with me before. We only cared about the tailgates. We didn't go to a football game. It was a basketball school.
Yep.
It's a football school now. Indiana's a legitimate national championship contender. They're not just beating teams. They're blowing teams the fuck out. Yes, they had a scare last week. But what do good teams do? They find ways to win in a very tough environment. Penn State, I don't care. 3-5. Don't care about the record. The talent is still on that team. That was a preseason number 2 team in the country. They fired their coach. Now they're not playing for anything. But they still have athletes and great talent on that roster in Penn State. That drive by Fernando Mendoza put him on the map. He was a Heisman Trophy candidate. Now he's probably the favorite. There's a reason they're saying Heisman Mendoza in B-Town, baby. Because of that final drive in the catch. The awareness of Omar Cooper Jr. in the end zone, Tyler, that is one of the most impressive catches I have ever seen in my life.
Great.
Like, insane.
Was Gus Johnson's call.
I think we nailed that, by the way. I think we nailed that.
Yeah, IU deserves all the credit. They all the credit right now. They are one of the best teams in the country. They are a favorite.
I think they are the best team in the country, and we'll find out in the Big Ten championship game.
I think you can say that. I can't say that because I think Notre Dame's the best team in the country, even with 2 losses.
Oh my God! No fucking way! Just because you have Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price doesn't mean
it's not about
Jeremiah. 2 players. You have 2 players.
Not about Jeremiah. It's about CJ Carr and the fact that he's a freshman.
He's solid.
He started solid. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country already. Go look at the stats.
Good. Yeah.
So that just if he makes the playoffs this year and they lose and they don't get in, I told you already about this. I'm okay with someone else's deserving because Notre Dame lost those 2 games.
Yeah.
They blew it. They should have won one of the 2.
There could be a bid stealer.
There could be a bid stealer. That's fine. If you want to leave Notre Dame out, they're not going to if they run the table.
No, the Notre Dame is in if they run the table.
And money, and that's bullshit. As a Notre Dame fan, that's bullshit.
There is a legitimate chance we could see Indiana versus Notre Dame again in the playoff.
Yeah, it'd be a much better game because Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Notre Dame kind of.
And it would be in Bloomington more than likely.
If it's in the first round.
Oh, true. They need to make it up until every game should be at home until the final. That's my opinion. Whoever's the lower seed should host. I know they want their bowl money, but you earn that seed. You should host a playoff game. It's like that in the NFL. They don't go to a neutral site until the big game, Super Bowl.
I know, but that's like all the bowl money that they're making. So
I know why they do it, but they still. I know, I get why they do it, but I'm saying I think it'd be more fun if teams got the host up until the national championship game.
That makes sense. I think they're going to find their sweet spot with the playoffs soon. I don't think 12's it. I think 16 actually might be the sweet spot.
Oh no, we don't need to add. No,
12's fine. I just think in my head, I'm like, it's 16. Put 1 versus 16. See what the fuck happens. Don't give anyone a bye. Don't give anyone time off.
At that point, we're just going to go to the March Madness and have 64 teams in it, and then
64.
Purdue still wouldn't make it.
I think 16 actually might be the sweet spot. I love the 12-team playoff, but I think 16 might be. We're going to be ending up going into that and having just some crazy, crazy playoff games to start.
We're going to have a great playoff this year. There's a lot of fun teams. Texas Tech's fun.
Speaking of college football, the SEC, man, I don't understand the love that there's like, isn't there 5 teams currently in the playoffs right now?
I think Bama's still the best team in the SEC, personally.
I still think it's A&M.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I forgot about them. Yeah,
I mean, Bama lost to Florida State. Like, let's put it out of this. Georgia lost to Bama, but like
Georgia's cheeks.
Also, A&M is a notorious choker.
Choker.
So
Oh yeah,
I
100%.
think they're 8 or 9-0,
Yeah.
and they still have Texas on the schedule, right?
And Texas is starting to figure things out too a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Texas jumped so fucking far up into the rankings,
Oh, it's
and
the
they have.
brand. It's the brand.
That's exactly what Notre Dame is. That's
Yeah.
exactly the same
Oh, Notre
problem. Like
Dame's one of
they're
the
bringing
biggest
eyes.
brands. And the people that say Notre Dame's not one of the biggest brands, this is coming from somebody that spent a lot of money at Notre Dame. I
Yeah,
still like Notre Dame. I don't consider myself a fan for religious reasons and for IU being really fucking good. That's my alma mater. But Notre Dame, you got to respect it.
yeah, they have a lot of tradition, and yeah, they haven't done much. They have been an overrated
Oh, they have been for the
football.
past couple of decades. Yes, they've been
But
very overrated.
last year, Marcus Freeman was the coming out party. Like this might bring us back into relevance again, and I think he has.
Just how about what a year for Indiana sports? Besides
I know.
Purdue.
Colts.
Besides Purdue.
Colts.
Purdue's 0 and 18.
Purdue's got basketball. They got basketball.
I know they do, but Purdue's 0 and 18 against ranked opponents since they upset Ohio State years ago.
That was a good game, by the way. That was one of those Thursday, wasn't it? In
That was
Purdue?
when I had
One of those
hair.
night
Yeah,
games?
yeah, I had hair
Oh.
when that happened.
Yeah, same.
The bald cousins over here. Oh, we're hiding him though because we got our
The
hats on.
blood, the fifth.
The Family Divided is back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a cute outro or anything, but shout out to Adam Strombeck for hanging out with us in the comments section. I had to make
Strombeck.
that. I had to make that jab though about Purdue since he was watching. So
Yeah, have
hit
to.
that subscribe button. We're gonna be doing this occasionally. Like I said, no schedule. Just Tyler might text me on a random weekday and be like, "Hey, you want to record tonight? Talk football? Sure." Will we have guests? Most definitely, because
Yes.
I know for sure Zach Nickel wants to get back on. That he might have been our most frequent guest, I would
Yeah.
say. Or
That and
Baki. Baki was a
that and
co-host.
Baki. Yeah, Baki might have them with the unsubscribing.
We
Baki
lost
might
one.
have them with the
Where
co-host.
was Baki tonight? Was he working? Does he at least have that
I think
excuse?
I think he's bowling because I got a picture on my phone about something about bowling. He's doing something.
Okay. All right. Well,
Making
he'll
that
definitely
money.
watch it back, right? And Ryan Vogus, if you're watching this back, hi, I love you. I think he'll watch
Love you
this.
too, buddy.
Let's just try to take bets on who's watching this. Ian, fuck you.
Oh damn.
I hope
That hurts.
Ian, if you're watching this still to this moment, send a middle finger back to the tweet of this episode.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. I don't know who's watching this at this point, so we'll just see.
Should we challenge Greg Geerling, or is that all we're going to call out for now?
I think that's all we should call out.
You got any final remarks before we get the hell out of here?
I do. It's glad to be back. I'm very happy that we're doing some podcasting again. It's my first podcast in over 2+ years.
Dude, yeah, you don't even do wiffle ball podcasts anymore.
I don't do shit. I just do what I got to do. Got a couple of dogs, a loving fiance.
Mm-hmm.
Not much else other than that. But as I said before, for my family, my blood, my cousin, I'm Tyler Walk. That is Kyle Gagliardi.
We'll see you later.